Hey, my name's Lucy with Rossmönster Vans, and today I want to show you around this Chevy 2500 Duramax truck camper that we just finished up at the shop. Why we moved into doing these truck campers, this model is called the Baja, is because we have built vans for years and we wanted to try something different. We wanted to create something that could take people to destinations that were harder to reach. And so that's why these are built on half quarter and 110 chassis. They're a little bit more compact. That's why we have the hard shell topper that can go up once you're at camp and it comes down while you're ready to drive so that you're nice and compact. So the intention is to have a smaller vehicle that's still really luxurious to camp in that can get you to places that other people can't necessarily go. Before we go inside, I want to talk about some of the exterior highlights of this rig. As I mentioned, it's on a Chevy 2500 Duramax. We've also built these on Ford, so whatever truck is your brand of choice, we can build it on that. You'll notice that this custom shell is all fiberglass. The top is on articulating toppers, so it can either go up to create about 12 inches of extra headroom once you're camped, and then come back down to be nice and compact while you are on the road. Additionally, outside we have this Fiamma awning, so that's going to be nice for some shade on a day like today where it's nice and sunny. We also have our custom Rossmönster Maxtrax table mount systems. We have them on both sides of this rig, so you can always have a nice little flip down happy hour table. Great thing about these is just they're multifunctional, so you can have a beer out here, but you can also flip it up, take down your Maxtrax to get out of a sticky situation. Additionally, we have an upgraded wheel and tire package on this vehicle. So we have 35-inch Toyo open country tires on 18-inch method wheels. Additionally, as we come to the front, we have a 32,000 lumen Baja Designs LED light bar. We also have a worn front bumper and a worn winch. And then all the way back here, we have our custom molly board. So these are great for whatever kind of storage solution you want to put on them. We've chosen to make a custom storage box here. I love to put dog food and stinky shoes in these boxes, but they're very multifunctional. We also have a custom Rossmönster rear bumper, and then this is our staircase that's going to come down. It's also on electric actuator, so I'll show you that in a second. The last little piece out here is that we have our shore power hookup. So there's three ways that this vehicle, or the house of this vehicle, can be charged. It can be charged by driving it. It can be charged by the 300 watts of Zamp solar array that we have on the roof. And then it can also be charged by shore power, where the hookup is going to be right here. And then we just have a nice outdoor outlet. I love to put fairy lights in those to light up camp at night. All right, let's open them up and see the inside. So whenever you're ready to hop in, you just use your key fob that's attached to your keychain. It'll lower the doors. These, again, are custom made in-house. So I'll take it all the way down and then check out some of the cool features inside. All right, before we go into the specific components of this vehicle, I'm going to go through some of the design features. So we have a wood flooring on the bottom with some nice gray hints to it. Working our way up, we have a horizontal grain match bamboo slab door, drawer, and cabinet bank. Coming into the galley area, we have a white Corian countertop, so that's nice and lightweight. And then moving to our uppers, we still have that horizontal grain match bamboo. And then top it off with a white painted ceiling, just to keep everything bright and fresh. And then on the walls, we have Duramax, so that's going to withstand a lot of wear and tear, which is great. In the galley of this vehicle, as I mentioned, we have that Corian countertop. We have a 15 by 20 Ruvati workstation sink with this gold faucet, which I love. As per usual, we have our colander insert that can come out of that, and then we just made a custom bamboo insert to go over top that can be also used as a cutting board. Underneath the sink, we have our aqua hot heater and hot water system. So that can be run from the diesel of the vehicle, but it's also electrically run. So that's what's going to pull hot water to the shower as well as our sink and keep this rig 4-season capable. We also have our freshwater tank in there, which is going to be 30 gallons. Coming a little bit closer to our raised bed, we just have a really nice drawer bank here, great for utensils and storage of pots and pans and stuff. Everything's going to be on RV latches, so it'll stay nice and closed and compact while we're driving on those bumpier roads. Finishing out the galley, I'll move over to the passenger side. Here we have a 4.6 cubic foot isotherm fridge and freezer combo. So you have a freezer up in that left-hand corner. And then we have a single burner induction cooktop, and then just a little bit more storage along with some wiring in there, and then some cubbies as you come all the way to the rear, and a nice amount of storage up top in these uppers. Again, these are all on gas struts for nice and easy opening and closing. Staying on the passenger side of this vehicle, we have a nice dinette for two. So good little area to sit here with a bamboo table on a lagoon mount. So the best part about those tables is that they can move all sorts of angles. Underneath both of these benches are where we are going to store our power systems. So in here we'll have our inverter, we have 400 amp hours of lithium battery bank, and then this is where our 300 watts of solar from up top are going to come through. This is also a great way to use the steps to get into the rear bed. Roughly a queen size bed up here. This one's a 4-inch mattress, but obviously that can be the client's choice. You have a nice reading light on both sides, as well as this insulated curtain, so that'll just keep it nice and toasty up there. These are really great beds to sleep in. I love the windows next to them just to get a little airflow during the night, especially in some of the summer months. When it comes to lighting in this vehicle, you'll notice that we have our dimmable overhead LED dome lights, we have over cab lights, we have under cab lights, and we have toe kick lights. All of that is going to be controlled on this touchscreen control panel. So we have the master on and off switch, but then we also have controls for all of the different elements. And then on the driver's side of this vehicle, we have our shower. So this is also a great place to put a toilet, as I mentioned, if that's something that you want while on the road. We have a custom teak insert in the base of this shower, so that'll be really nice to stand on. All of the walls are going to be brushed aluminum. A nice nozzle sprayer comes off the wall there. And then the top of this is going to be telescoping also, so it can go up and down. And then to keep the water in, you just drop this magnetic waterproof shower curtain, and it comes down to kind of partition everything off there. Lastly, I'll go ahead and talk about ventilation in this vehicle. So we have two max air fans. One's going to be over the bed, and then the other one is over the galley area here. So these are really nice because they can either pull air in or suck air out, depending on what you're doing at the moment. We also have 6 Sierra Lawrence half slide windows. These are going to also have the bug screen on one side, so that'll be really nice for cross ventilation. We'll close out this tour by showing you just a little bit of the cab area, but one of the best features of these vehicles is that they have this insulated pass-through. So you just put this curtain down while you're driving, and it really limits the noise from the camper into the cab. It also keeps things nice and warm in here when you're camping in the winter. And this is one of my favorite things if I'm comparing trucks to vans. Having this separated area for riding versus living is actually quite nice. They both have their pluses and minuses, but it makes the riding situation just a little bit more comfortable and a lot more quiet. So in the cab of this vehicle, you obviously have room to ride 4. We have our 2 captain's chairs in the front, and then these bucket seats in the back. There's a ton of room to put gear. You can throw bikes back here, coolers, whatever you need. But then if you do have those additional passengers, you can just drop these bucket seats down, and you have a really nice, comfortable chair for those additional riders. That wraps up this Overland truck tour. If you want to check out more of our truck builds, you can check out rossmonsteroverland.com. Again, I'm Lucy from Rossmönster Vans. This is our Chevy 2500 truck camper build. Be sure to follow us on Instagram, subscribe to our YouTube channel so you never miss a van or a truck tour, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.